Jesus, what do you got?
It's called fingerprint sensor, it says.
Fingerprint sensor?
Yep. It says fingerprint sensor.
What's it do?
Your next fingerprint sensor will be hiding in plain sight. Ever since Touch ID provided...
That's mostly on iPhone, right? The Touch ID.
They got it on Galaxies
They have it on
too.
smartphone
Okay.
now. Yeah, they have it on a lot of smartphones.
Galaxies. I think they have it on some.
Mostly
LGs.
Galaxies, yeah. Ever since Touch ID provided fingerprint reading could be seamless instead of clumsy and annoying, a fingerprint sensor has become something of a mandatory feature on every high-end phone. The downside is that you need to put the sensor somewhere. As screens get larger and bezels shrink down, there's not a whole lot of space. Android phones have mostly opted for the back, and iPhone still has its home button for now. But the next year, both are likely to finally disappear.
Are people not liking the fingerprint thing to be on the home button?
That's fine.
No, but the thing about it is what I've had problems with my phone is if you put a certain case on it or something, it's really hard to kind of like for example, I had with the Galaxy S5, and when you put one of those
Screen protectors.
yeah, well, what's the life-proof cases?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's really hard to kind of like use your fingerprint reader.
Does it even work with that on it?
That's what I'm saying. Like
I wouldn't assume that it does.
It does, but it's kind of difficult to get the fingerprint correct.
Right.
But with whatever you have though, regardless of what you're using, wherever they put this device on the phone, if you wanted in a secure life case like that, where it's supposed to be waterproof, so you can submerge it. It doesn't matter where you put the fingerprint thing; it's going to have to get covered.
Well, yeah.
Honestly, I think on the home button is a perfect spot for it.
So where are they putting this one? Are they just like putting it in a certain place? Technology where it can just work on the screen, not the home button?
Get excited for an iPhone without a home button.
Okay.
Reading fingerprints.
So it is for the new iPhone.
Yeah. Well, it says the S8 too. Reading fingerprints through the screen has an obvious goal for years. It's rumored feature of Apple's upcoming reinvented iPhone, though we won't be for sure until it's announced. Samsung, meanwhile, took a swing but couldn't quite get it figured out in time for Galaxy S8, which was fingerprint reader awkwardly placed on the back.
Oh, on the back.
So I guess they're replacing it with the entire screen. Mm-hmm. So instead of it being designated to one location, it's wherever you put your thumb.
Yeah.
Honestly, though, I hope they don't get rid of the home button, because I like that button. It's nice to.
And I was thinking too, if you're gonna have one of those fancy cases that you talked about, where you're going out in the woods and everything, it's like, you know what? If I'm gonna have that I wouldn't do that like 24/7 for the whole life of that phone. Just when I'm gonna go out and I need the protection, and I would turn that feature off.
Yeah, if you're gonna use that kind of because
no, exactly.
I mean, you're worried about a bear stealing your phone and hacking it or
whatever.
some shit. Yeah. You go back home, you see the barrel on the couch, spread out. You bought all this crap with your food.
No, I can see it if you work with a bunch of office
people
people and there's a mess of iPhones that end up on that table, and you don't want your boss or coworker to
grab the wrong one
and then access all your porn that's on your that you've been watching when you're supposed to be working. Yeah, have the fingerprint thing working. But
I hate that when they access my porn.
Damn it!
When I'm supposed to be
now
working.
they know I'm into midget porn.
I was just gonna say that.
What's wrong with midget porn?
No, but just now they know.
Oh, okay.
Because they have the same fetish.
It's like riding a moped. It's all fun and games until your friends catch you.
It says, but now Qualcomm, the company makes the chips most phones, with the notable exception of Apple iPhones, which has an Apple-made chip, says it has figured out a solution that will bring through the screen fingerprint reading to phone as early as the first half of 2018. According to Qualcomm, the Teck will be able to read fingerprints through OLED screens as thick as
organic LED.
Really, that's coming out on
that's
phones?
What it says.
I know they have that for TVs and monitors, but now it's going to be for phones.
That's what it says.
They already have.
In first half of 2018, as thick as 1,200 micrometers, which should make it relatively trivial for an Android phone with the right sort of screen and enough chip to enable the feature. Support for cheaper LCD screens, which appear pretty much the same to an average phone haver, but rely on different and cheaper tech, is expected to come a little later.
So next year, the phones will be pretty different than right now.
According to this.
Well, with the organic LED, that itself is just going to really make it smaller, lighter.
Yeah.
The thing is, though, is like I heard back when they were making the iPhone 7, it might have even been 6 at the time, there was this type of screen that this company was making that was an awesome screen, to where you can actually literally cut it with a knife and it would heal itself. And you can drop a weight onto it and it won't crack. It was like a really
awesome. I want to say that's probably OLED.
Well, that's the actual display. I'm talking about the actual just screen of it.
Oh,
the glass screen of it. The actual touch part of it.
Just heal.
Yeah, and I guess what I heard, I don't know if it's true or not. Apple was going to buy this and put it on either the iPhone 6 or something like that, but the company couldn't come up with the amount they wanted, so they just canceled it.
Oh, yeah, because you're going to need like thousands and thousands of, maybe millions.
Thousands of them, and so.
That makes sense.
I want to know where that is, because that would be awesome to have a screen that is that durable.
Well, supposedly my phone right here, the back of it, not the screen like you're talking about, but the back of it, if it was in your pocket and you got a bunch of change and keys and stuff with it, and it mars it up, this heals. It heals itself. But I got a pretty good mark on there that's not healed right now. And wait a minute. Oh, yeah, it healed. So this gets marred up and it heals. So I got some of that tech right here.
Lenovo
Part P2.
That apparently has. Oh, get out of here, you stupid pop-up! No, I don't want midget porn right now.
Not right now.
Right now.
Damn
I want them right now. Apparently, that one has an OLED.
Sweet. That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
stuff.
so they already got phones out there that have OLEDs. Anyways, all right, what do you got, Chris?
All right, well, the last thing I got is talking about some new stylists that are out there. So you know what stylists are. You can use it with your with the iPad or things like that. And some phones, you use stylists for them. Well, basically what this is talking about some kind of a magnet thing. So the stylist is this one's is magnetic. So this tool is magnetic. So you'll never misplace that elusive cap again. So apparently the cap is the part that's magnetic on it. So you'll be amazed by how much more work you can get done when you're not scrambling to find the right tools for the job. So basically they're just when I was looking at it, it showed some pictures of it. The stylist, it doesn't have a picture on this paper, but it looked really nice. And then everything's magnetic on it, so I guess you're not going to lose your parts.
That's cool.
So they got some fancy stylists out there.
I still miss the phones that I had a phone once that actually had a little stylus.
Remember the little PDAs?
And it was like that. It was like a little PDA. I wish the iPhones had that.
You call them Palm Pilots.
Yeah. Well, that was a brand. That was the Palm Pilot was a brand.
Yeah, that was a brand. It's kind of like Xerox.
Yep, Xerox was a brand of printing.
Or Band-Aid. Band-Aid is a brand.
That'll be another good podcast.
We've been meaning to do one about that.
About brands
that people thought were names.
Yeah.
Jacuzzi. Wasn't Jacuzzi one?
Oh, you looked that up, but I think that is a brand name, but a lot of people refer to it. But yeah.
So that's a brand name, but it's actually a hot tub.
Yeah.
It's the actual name of the item.
I think
but the name of the company was called Jacuzzi.
Right. So you know what we're talking about, like there's things that are that we let's say I'm gonna go, instead of saying I made copies of this, I Xeroxed it.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
so you know what that means, right?
Okay, yeah.
But the problem is that no, you did not Xerox it. You copied it.
Yeah.
The printer is called Xerox.
But you used a Canon.
Yeah.
I Canon them.
You used a Canon printer. How'd you use Xerox and when you used a Canon?
Yeah.
It doesn't make no sense.
And so there's a ton of things out there that we call it by its brand name because it got such a notoriety.
Yeah. Jet ski was one of them.
Yeah.
Jet ski is actually the name of the brand.
That's a brand, not the thing is called.
Yeah.
But when we say it, everybody knows what you're talking about.
Exactly. Or Band-Aid. I think Band-Aid is Xerox is a big one. And I think Band-Aid is another big one.
Band-Aid is another one, yeah. That's actually a brand. So we'll do a podcast about that stuff.
Yeah.
Next time.
All right.
See you next time.
The the best gear to up your phone photography game. There's a photography game? Why didn't I know about this?
Up your photography game.
I didn't know there was a game of photography. I wish I would have known about this. I would have joined it years ago.
Why wasn't I invited?
Damn it, Johnny. You'll get an apple in a minute. Go back to the cage. There you go.